So the people in your company, sometimes you may get frustrated with them because they don't treat the company like it's their own. They don't seem as motivated. See, chicken poop in my world is good. Make it feel like they're chicken pooping on your pasture. Hey there, I've got a managing salespeople tip from the farm for you today. I have to read this backwards. People don't get excited about fertilizing other people's pastures. I'm out here with the chickens on our little organic farm, and look, and I promise this has to do with business and ties into clients that I work with and type of people that we normally help. These are broiler chicken pens, and we're raising organic pasture-raised chickens here. And I'm about to move the pens because every day it's an open bottom. That's what they're doing in there. They're roaming around, eating grass and picking at the grain in the dish that they have. Every day I move the pens forward. Believe it or not, we have a really professional training website for salespeople that are on teams of our clients and to help business owners hire salespeople. We have people in Chicago, people in the Philippines that are on my virtual team. But here we are. So this is a dolly with wheels that I'll use to move the pens. And there's two reasons we move the pens, well, probably three. One is so they get fresh pasture and grass, and they have a nice place to sit instead of their own manure. And that's good for their health. It's good for what they're eating. But it's also really good for the pasture because behind here we're laying down fertilizer, chicken manure. And one of the great benefits of having pasture-raised poultry is we are growing and supporting pastures. And what I was thinking about, how this ties in to you and the people on your team and in your company, is this. I used to farm at my dad's place, and we had our chickens over there. We're using his land. Now I've got several siblings, so it's not really mine, right? Like, I take care of it because it's my father's place, and I'm grateful to be able to have animals there, but it's not mine. I never got excited or thought about fertilizing the pasture. I never thought about that aspect. I was just growing chickens and selling the chickens to our customers. But since we live here on our little 20 acres of paradise, hope you didn't get sick with my little spin, I think all the time about how cool is that we're making a little bit of money, not a lot, but you know, we don't do it for that reason exactly. Maybe someday for my son. But I get excited about fertilizing pasture and the long-term benefits of that, and how we're building up our land to support cattle and the hogs that are right over there and help them grow. And it's really neat. We're fertilizing our pastures. I never got excited about fertilizing my father's pastures. I never thought about that. So the people in your company, sometimes you may get frustrated with them because they don't treat the company like it's their own. They don't seem as motivated. And oftentimes because they know they're fertilizing your pasture and not theirs. So the challenge in business in terms of this motivation factor and what you can do about this is, how can you help make the pasture theirs, right? And we know that there are often different forms of golden handcuffs paid to management employees and sales employees. Maybe you have a longer term bonus structure, 3-year bonus structure. Maybe you have an employee, an ESOP, employee stock ownership plan, right? I used to work for one of those, and it all worked well until people got jaded about the whole thing. Maybe you buy t-shirts for people that are fun and are not about business and being worn for service, but are rather just to help them feel ownership in the company. Maybe you get them involved in decision making. What do you do though to help it make the company, the growth of the company, the progression of the company, like their pasture instead of your pasture? So that's my farmer business growth tip and question for the day. What do you do to help your people feel like it's their pasture so that they want to contribute? What is it that you do to help them on a daily basis feel like they're, see, chicken poop in my world is good. Make feel like they're chicken pooping on your pasture. Love to know. Hit it in the comments. Thanks.